to restart the recording. So the arrow in the fountain essentially pointed to a direction sign, like one of those map signs you see on most universities, where it's like, you are here. And then it shows like the whole grid map of the place. As you are seeing that, Ray, you kind of look to the backside, and then it says, in plain English on the back of it, so no deciphering needed, though first attempt failed, second may try again. Scour above, scour below, but never forget what surrounds.
Woods.
Oh, where we are. Okay.
Maybe.
Mind if I assist you on that one? It's a map of the school. What surrounds the school is the forest.
Green, yeah, the woods. That's what I said.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. I just heard Kevin go, where we are, and I was like, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna sort of go back and put on my shoes and all that. The forest. I believe there's a second clue in the forest if we need to find it again.
The forest is rather large. Where do you think we should start? By the baseball field? I am not exactly a forest adept individual.
Say, Vivian, you? Anything in that department?
Meanwhile, Gen doing Tarzan shit.
Trying to send a message to the group.
I'm gonna send a message to the rest of the group.
Gen of the jungle. Gen of the jungle. Watch out for that tree.
Alright.
Punches through tree.
Don't see that tree.
Chris just kind of pops out from behind one of the other trees. Weak.
Hey, if I'm...
Yes.
Yes. If I am to become the next successor, I must be capable of punching through
You will
a tree.
not carry
Trees
the
are much
Redfield
weaker than
lineage.
boulders. Yep.
Okay, so you guys are gonna start making your way in the direction where the first group went.
Yeah,
I
we're gonna
don't necessarily know if that's a good idea for us.
No, what do we do then?
Whenever I reach an impasse, I focus on my studies, but
It's not the...
yield the floor to you if you think that they should have a significant head start on us, so
Yeah.
it might not even be worth the attempt.
Okay.
I'll send them a message forward just to tell them, like, we found something that's
In
probably
the time
woods.
it took you guys to find that clue, you've now synced up to the same amount of time as Gen, Alex, and Aaron. Alright.
Yeah, so I send them a message.
No, an obelisk. Sorry, obelisk.
No, I meant
Reaches
the
to the sky.
flags. Yeah, but it's also flags around it.
Mhm.
Tends to capture the flag.
Okay. Whole party roll
Now,
me
this is
one
where-
awareness.
This is where I play airsoft.
I have a 15. Does anyone have higher than 15?
Do those of us who are not there need to roll?
C.
I have a 5 in my awareness.
A total of 115 also.
You said awareness, correct?
C, senor. Es mucho
Sure.
importante.
All of us? All of us or just one of us?
I rolled a 14 and fumbled.
This is where my story ends. I haven't seen. Oh my goodness! This is not where Daniel's story ends.
Daniel
This is where
obtains,
my story
clairvoyance.
Daniel ascends. He is no the ultimate med student. He is now the ultimate.
Okay, what was your roll, Daniel?
27.
I crit and I
27?
rolled a 24. Oh, 27? I thought
Yeah.
it was a 24. Yeah, 27. 27. He's right.
Okay,
I don't
everyone
know
who
if that matters.
rolled a 14 or higher would have gotten this, so Daniel, you're
Oh, I
extra
rolled a
covered. It was a very low skill roll. Everyone's phones go off with an update on the competition. 3 crests claimed. Time half out. And tagging begins.
Tagging? Does anybody know what it means by tagging?
I don't know. We're playing a game of tag now?
Again, you remember back in 2011, last group that did this whole thing, they got halfway through the time and people kind of started hunting them in the woods.
Again, kind of like, oh shit. Yeah, immediately. Is there like a full-on call function?
Yeah. I mean, you guys have cell phones, so you can be like, yo, homie, you won't believe what just happened.
Gen starts a group call.
Do we have? Do I have any Bluetooth speakers on me for airsoft? You know.
Do you have
Purposes.
Bluetooth speakers on you?
Yeah. Let's go with that. Yeah.
I mean, if you want to use your Bluetooth speaker, you can.
I meant like those things that they have.
Oh, what, like a headpiece?
You mean an earpiece?
Yeah, an earpiece.
I mean, if you bought one with your starting cash, I'd say so.
Let me see.
Come on, homie, daylight's a-burning.
Well,
He understands it because it's not Vivian.
No.
Essentially,
Never.
it doesn't. You don't actually need to. Oh, you want an actual comment?
No, like, you guys.
Okay.
So I'm like, yeah?
Tagging means that the hunting has started. Where are you guys?
Still
We
at the
are at
obelisk.
the obelisk.
Found another clue. I think I sent you guys a message.
They're still at the obelisk? In the school?
They could be... They were heading out to the baseball field. That's about where they were.
Yeah, yeah.
We
Right,
found
basically.
a tape and an arrow leading to the gate to the forest.
Gen already sent them a picture that.
Did you find something?
Yeah. Alex managed to find us a direction to head in. Obviously, there's the tape, and I'll send you our location, but you guys gotta stay out of the forest unless you absolutely have to. Tagging means hunting season is open.
Sure.
Bullet dodged there. I would have just held you back.
Is it only in the forest or is it also in campus where you can be hunted?
I don't remember, man.
Just Gen?
History roll.
Mm. 13.
13. Forest takes priority, but they'll work their way in.
They'll eventually hit the school itself, but forest is priority. Like I said, stay out unless you have to, or unless we get we find a tag in which, or what the hell were they called? An emblem?
A crest.
A crest. Unless we find a crest, in which case we'll send you our location. Come find us immediately. Try and meet you in the middle.
Player question: Is this like the teams tagging each other, or is it other people?
Other people.
Okay.
And with that, Gen's just
So,
he's gonna hang up his end of the call and then start heading up to the obelisk itself,
I'll probably
right
go
around here.
guys,
Hmm.
Daniel's gonna look at he's with, and he's gonna say, Ray, I'm saying something about someone wanting to teach me. Maybe now would be a good time for that while we are effectively stranded.
Do you want to learn how to, fight? As in my style? Or the
Any
basic?
style would do, but yes, style is your expertise.
You guys are still in the call.
That's okay.
I mean, Gen did recommend judo for you.
He did, but we have an opportunity. Just mentioning that.
1 sec, I'm gonna place Aaron on the map. Alex, tell me where you want to be.
I'll probably. Where's Gen at? Currently at the obelisk, right?
I mean, Gen is heading up here, but I'm not sure where I can start.
Okay. If we're starting with Gen, I'll probably go around, like, to here.
Can I start up here?
You would have to start essentially either here or here.
If we're starting here, then I'll probably go around to see, just in case. Get a layout of the area.
Okay, Un Momento,
Question is-
roll 20 is kind of fighting me, so there we go. Alright, where are you at, Alex?
I'll be like walking towards that direction and look around.
Okay, put yourself on the map, please.
Is this like a point where you can walk up, or is this the only way up?
You get the feeling that you could climb up here, but it's way more steep than versus going over this.
Alright, yeah, I was just making sure that because this looks flat enough to me, but I didn't know.
Alright, so who's going where?
We're gonna stay outside of the woods for now until they need us, it seems. And as much as Ray doesn't want to do that, if he's told to do it, well, so be it.
Hopefully, Ray will make that teaching role to try and teach
Yeah.
Daniel how to fight a little
What
bit.
Ray will say. Alright, Daniel, I can teach you my style, but understand that mine is a little bit... has a little bit of a small issue.
Aaron's
You
gonna
need
look
to
under
somewhat keep
here.
it secret.
Where are you looking,
Also,
Alex?
again, mind if I get that the initial clue again?
Okay, let me think back.
I'll probably go into the
Never got that.
probably
as far
going
as I can
this
tell.
this way, like this area.
Well, there is only one of me on campus. There might be another just out of bounds. Though I may reach the sky, I am monolithic in nature. What am I? Was the first clue that you guys got in the envelope.
That's
Alright.
the obelisk.
Yep.
Out in nature, obviously. I should have thought of that. Would have been less waste of the time.
Meanwhile, I just keep thinking of Yu-Gi-Oh.
It's time to duel.
Dude.
So Gan is going to inspect the obelisk again.
Okay, roll me an
I play
inspect.
Obelisk.
21.
Alright, again with that 21, you climb your way up to the obelisk and you can basically see like what looks like some damage in it. It's not very finely crafted like the one in the fountain. It just has kind of the same shape. But you can see that the sun almost reflects off of the top of it. And then you notice that there's a bit of movement in the area around you.
Gen's gonna look around. Guys, get up here now.
I'll probably adhere to his advice.
Aaron's still checking that bottom 10. He yells, I'll be up in a sec.
Not if those things in the wilderness get you.
Calm down. Worst they can do is fucking tag me.
And then what happens when you're tagged?
Then you guys find it. Duh.
That's a big. Okay.
Gen's gonna sigh, and by the shining on the top, do you mean like I think there's metal up there?
You see, like, reflection of the light off the top. Like, it's hitting something and reflecting off.
Alright, time to start my climb. Which
Roll
there
it.
doesn't seem...
You can
I
use
think
a
they use only
strength feat.
athletics,
Yeah, just use athletics.
which reflexes 20.
20. Alright, you get up to the tower within like 5 minutes. You guys have been here investigating about another like 15 or so minutes. So it's starting to cross into the 2-hour mark. As you get to the top, you look down and you can see that while there's not a crest, there's a plaque.
What does it say?
The plaque says, "Though you were smart to find me, those should observe more than just the obvious."
The surroundings.
From my vantage point, can I see anything on the ground?
Roll me one final awareness. Alex, you rolling anything?
Yeah.
Only an 18.
18?
Yep.
Alright.
I rolled a 24 plus.
That's
fumble.
not a fumble. It's 10 plus 1.
Let me GM roll
So
real
11?
quick.
Yeah, it's an 11. It's just it rolled a 10 plus a 1.
Okay.
Alright. So, again, as you stand up there and you look around, you can kind of see that the light filters a little bit. And as you look at the reflection, it kind of points down to the backside on the... Basically, on the side where the stairs went up, on the backside it looks like it focuses on a point. But instead of just focusing on that, you can see that there's basically an arrow that points to that direction. When you look up, you see
Which
some...
direction?
Left, essentially.
Okay.
Like the side with like the little hood tent that Aaron's at.
Mhm.
When you look
So-
there, you see off in the distance a silhouetted figure. Much smaller in size than you would expect a tagger to
Yen's gonna call out, Aaron, tagger behind you.
be. What? And then he'll just turn around with his monkey wrench out.
Never leave home without it.
And then he'll basically look and be like, I do not see anything.
No wonder why P has stopped calling this guy Monkey Wrench. Are you serious?
We're just
The dude was behind
mechanic.
him, right?
You see the figure way off in the distance, but it looks small.
Oh, I thought he was like at the edge of the clearing. Apologies, I wouldn't have shouted out for him just yet.
Do you see anything interesting up there?
He's still looking around.
Gen will point out the arrow that says to look over by Aaron. I see another arrow pointing over there.
With that, Aaron kind of looks down. Again, did you stay looking at that figure way far off?
He probably took his eyes off of him just to, like, point at the thing and then went back, yeah.
When you look back, it's gone.
Shit.
That didn't.
And Gen will audibly curse.
That does not sound good. I don't think it's there anymore. Is there anything other than the arrow?
A bunch of old boxes, some BBs that the airsoft team left out here. Got a splinter. Fuck. There we go. I'm not seeing anything.
What about you, Gen?
Focusing in on where Aaron is searching, can I spot anything from above?
Without needing to roll another roll, you basically see a silver box just behind the crate area where Aaron's been like throwing stuff around.
Gen points it out, Aaron.
Let me put it
And
on the
then-
map. It's essentially like you see that box about there.
Ah. So then, yeah, Gen basically points out, Aaron, what's in the silver one?
No. Looks more like a pewter. Hang on.
Gen
Do I
looks
see
down to you. Sounds like your area of expertise.
He picks up the box and starts jingling it around. Are you gonna hop off the obelisk again?
Yeah, Gen starts making his way down.
Alright, roll me an endurance when you hop down.
Since I rolled a 24, what did I
23.
notice?
You notice out in the woods that figures look to be getting closer, but you've got some time right before they're there.
Guys, there's people in the woods.
Best
Those
you
would be the
hurry up
trackers.
then.
Gen will again start jogging down.
While going downstairs, do I see anything of interest?
No.
So what was the server box again?
That's a silver box that Aaron picked up after again pointed it out to him, and then he's kind of clacking it around, and you can hear something moving in it.
Sounds like it's got something in it. Let's stop shaking it in case it breaks.
Let's open it.
You got any lockpicks on it? Because she's locked up like Fort Knox.
What does it seem to be made out of?
The lock looks like it's made out of steel.
What about the box itself?
It's like a mix between like aluminum and pewter. It's like one of those solving metals.
You could break that easily, can't you?
I don't know, can you?
You could try.
Try. Okay. I mean,
Is there enough room that Gen can try and get his fingers into the box, essentially? To
I mean,
You can.
off.
the lockpick. I just need the equipment for it.
I mean, if you have the equipment for it, go for it.
Let me see if I do.
Well, Alex is checking. You guys doing anything else? Or are you just waiting for them to come back at the baseball field?
Wanted Ray to teach him how to fight. Just
Yeah,
general fighting. Maybe build up a bit of a brawling skill.
Okay, I'd say if you're gonna literally spend till they get back just practicing stuff, you can increase brawling by 2.
Damn.
Something.
That's actually a
Um,
good chunk just for free time.
Yeah, especially for an hour.
Yeah, so I'm sort of teaching him like the basics of like essentially like blocking.
I mean, we're not doing anything. Might as well.
Can I look at if they're getting closer or not?
They're getting closer.
I'm assuming by that you don't have them. Gen's gonna try and stick his fingers in between the top and the rest of the box and start trying to rip it open, essentially.
Alright, roll me a strength feat.
Can I get any modifiers for like having the others help me?
It's so small of a box to where you're gonna have a hard time having the others help you.
Alright. 14.
14? Alright, again, you start pulling on it, and as you pull, you basically see like the hinge in the lock start to break on its ball bearing a little bit. When it does, you kind of hear a thung as though basically something hit the far end of the box. Then when you focus your attention to that, without realizing it, you basically kind of peel the box open a bit more as the hinge on the back just gives out instead of the lock. When it does, the box basically breaks and you see like a circular metal item kind of like hit you in the face.
Oh, that's gonna leave a mark.
Take 1 wound point.
Alright. And then we'll brush whatever it is off and look for the metal thing.
Okay, you do. Jordan, go ahead and roll me like 3-4 reflexes. So as you do, you find it on the ground.
That could be good roll, boys.
Again, you notice that brief flash where your vision kind of goes out for a second. When your vision first comes to, you can't see anything in like super fine focus for a sec, as though everything looks like it's very smooth in nature. Then your vision readjusts back to the scene you're in.
That's ooh. These are good rolls. And by good, I mean really, really bad. So that is a 9. A fumble at a champion 6, and an 8.
A 4, a natural 1, and a 3 for your rolls.
Nice!
Sure is. Nice.
Alright, you get the crest, your whole group's gotta roll evasions to get out of there.
Would Akita work? It trains you to dodge.
You can use, I'd say it'd have to be dodge or evade, because you were focused on the task at hand.
Alright, in that case, just pure reflexes. Technically, that's higher than any of those rolls.
I mean, you know, it's not hard.
No, but dice really tried.
What do you roll, Alex?
13.
13?
Yeah.
I don't think
Okay.
I've actually rolled worse in my life. That was fucking bad.
Let me roll Aaron's. Okay.
Jordan, I believe it is 11:58 for you.
Yeah, I got 2 minutes. I got you for 3
Okay.
minutes.
You guys start running through the woods, and pretty much, again, you make it out. And then as you're running out the woods, you kind of see Aaron and Alex coming right behind you. Alex, as you're about to get tagged, you kind of just see Aaron kind of punch you through the gate of the door as Aaron gets tagged by 5 people.
No, Aaron!
No!
Yeah, again, probably momentarily pauses. Aaron, shit! And then continues running because he's the one holding the emblem. He has to get out of there.
If they're on the baseball diamond field, then they should see Ray and Daniel.
Okay, I've been pushed off. I get up and I try to close the gate, and I scream, "Run!"
Roll me a strength feat.
Hodor.
Right?
We're there, right?
Body strength.
Alexander Hodor Chen.
14.
14? Okay.
Everybody, chant hurdle.
Much waiting for the baton. The deep faster than Gen.
On that note, I do have.
That's fair, but Gen will. You should probably
All
stick
right,
with
thanks for
Gen. That way
coming,
Gen
Jordan.
can body block.
Glad you
for
could come.
Hey, Jordan.
I had so much fun.
See, Jordan.
True.
I can take more bodies
Alright,
than
bye
the others.
everybody.
Bye.
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 Oh no, I wasn't saying. Oh, see it. I wasn't saying like Gen has the strongest body. I was saying so Gen can body block for him. Essentially,
Alright.
take
Actually,
it.
run faster than Gen, but not so much faster that Gen just disappears.
Mhm.
But anyway.
So,
It
Aaron...
is a quick bugger.
Aaron's out of the game as he kind of just starts being taken away by some of the other people. Alex, as you shut the door, you basically see like 3-4 people basically start pushing on the door, and then the mass starts getting bigger. You have the feeling that you can hold it for right now, but it ain't gonna work too long.
I'm just gonna yell, "Run!"
Run, everybody, run! Don't know how long I'll be able to hold this.
Okay, with that,
I'm gonna go
Roll
to
me
Alex
a-
and I'm gonna hold
roll
on
me
to
an
him.
invade -3 because you stayed at the fence.
I'm gonna help him out. The other you guys run. I'm gonna help him out. We're defending.
Yeah, Ray and Alexander are helping hold the door. Gen and Daniel are running.
And Viv, unless
And Viv.
Viv stayed behind.
Yeah,
Viv's
Viv will
running.
Viv can run. So I'm gonna help him out. So can you roll?
Just for clarification, did Gen pass the crest off to Daniel?
If he can do that without slowing, yes.
It'd be a check because you guys are on the move right now.
In that case, no. He'll hold on to it until the moment when like he gets shot. In which case,
All right, Ray, roll
he
me a
gets
strength
past
feat -5 because he's already got a pile on the door.
Wait, so I rolled a.
Your roll's the same. I'm seeing if Ray can effectively help you.
So I mean, their combined total is 23.
Okay, but it took 2 people to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, I've got some GM rolls to make.
Invoke the power of Julia.
Don't do that.
No. The GM's rolling. Invoke the power of Julia.
Ah.
So too late. He rolled. He rolled.
Alright, so with Ray's help, you're able to hold the door back just a little bit longer. Then eventually they wise up to the idea of, hey, this is a fence that only goes up about 8 feet. We can climb it.
Just start pushing their legs as they try and climb through.
So as you're holding it back, the door is about ready to give, but you're holding it. Then you see about 3-4 people come over the fence. Now evasion rolls.
That'll be
Capoeira,
reflex.
because that's more. They use capoeira for like evasion, sort of like because it's a.
Because you had a
Style.
chance
Can I
to
use-
stand ready, I will say you can, Ray.
Alright.
I can't though, right?
No,
use
but
judo.
your minus now turns into a +1 because Ray came to help you.
Before I make.
Oh, 17. I rolled a 17.
17? Okay. Let me roll the following roll. What do you get, Ray?
19 on a natural 1.
With a fumble.
Alright, roll me a D100.
You know what? I'm gonna use Ray as my shield.
I mean, with a natural 1, it's possible.
81.
81? Okay. Ooh.
Damn, Aaron.
Oof.
I was mostly using Aaron's just to get the same modifier I was gonna use for them.
Oh, damn it, Aaron.
Aaron still got caught, so.
Yeah, well, he got caught helping you, so...
And then I risked my life for everybody else.
So, pretty much, as you two are holding the gate, the door busts open and you start running. They come over the fence. Ray, you turn and you start running, but you trip up a little bit, but you're able to regain your footing. Alex, as you start turning around, there's just too many and you get tagged.
I got tired. No.
Ray, roll the most important athletics roll of the current campaign.
35.
Damn!
Damn! So, you're able to just barely keep out of their reach and you're running back towards the center of school.
Are you sure the rest of us can't hear the sonic boom that goes off?
I've been betrayed.
You won't catch me when I hit maximum overdrive.
No, run!
It wasn't my
what
child.
about Daniel and Gen then?
Daniel and Gen had enough of a head start to where you're not needing to roll. You guys are getting back to the main obelisk and you can see 7 other teams there.
Am I being dragged away?
Yes.
Gen holds up the crest,
Alright.
and
You got one more athletics roll again to make it on time. You're in the last 5 minutes.
Haley.
No.
Athletics. Where are you? There we go. Do we get any mods?
You can have a +1.
Hell yeah. No, not 0, 1, just +1. 28.
I know.
Not quite the sonic boom that Ray.
But it was a natural 10.
So again,
Oh, it
you
was a
start
natural 10 and it was
you start running, and then you basically pull out the tray, chuck the crest in the bottom slot, and then as it's about to time out, you basically chuck the tray up, and it lands in the fountain and floats. And then as it lands, if you basically see one of the other teachers go, "Safe!"
And that is why it was a good thing that I did not pass it to our scientist.
I was dragged away with Aaron.
In
Never to be
fairness,
seen again.
Daniel is enough faster that he probably wouldn't have had to make a roll.
Alright.
Daniel
Ray,
is
as you're about to get
extremely
tagged,
quick.
you hear an air siren basically go off, and the taggers basically stop moving.
Oh, for fuck's sake, I hadn't run my life for a long
Do
time.
player question. Do after getting tagged, do I see who the players are, taggers are?
Taggers were a bunch of like different various staff members and other students.
Gen goes over to Daniel and Vivian and gives them a hug. We did it!
Yeah, you're kind of sitting in the out cage there, and he's like, "Well, it could have gone worse."
Sure.
So,
I was just like, this is so much human contact I wasn't prepared for.
and Alex Vivian sees Ray.
I'm kind of tired, so I'm.
Well,
just
once
gonna
Ray
pass
reaches
out.
up to him, he'll give you the bro hug. But
Yeah, he's gonna get the. You can see like he's sweating like fiercely. He's just gonna do. I have not run my life in a long fucking time.
Then, as you guys get up to the fountain, Misty Greta basically addresses the few of you that aren't tagged. "Congratulations, your team survived the highest elimination event. Let's see how you do in round 2. But, because you incurred 2 outs, you're going to start with a penalty in the next zone."
Oh shit. Shit.
That
Gen
3
looks at all
hours
of the other
seemed
teams. How many
15
outs do they
seconds
have?
to me, but what are you gonna do?
You have one team that had the same amount of outs as you, which means they'll have the same amount of penalties. And then you see one team that has 1 out, so they have slightly less of a penalty than the remaining teams had no outs.
Lucky bastards.
It truly does
They
come
were
down to
given the
luck if
riddle,
people get
"Look
outs
under
or
your
not, because
feet."
it comes down to luck and skill. Like, if they can find their crest before the taggers start, they were golden.
Yeah.
They were given the riddle, "Look beneath your feet."
Oh no, they had different riddles.
Okay. Question: can we see the VHS tape later on?
You can. Next session, because this is where we're ending.
No.